Welcome to Ifbb Magazine TV. I'm Eddie. The name is actually pronounced Abbew, but people say whatever they want. My name is Eddie Abbew. I'm an old pro. I've been around for a long time. This is a new pro. He just got his pro card recently. So just a few words to see. Jem, good to see you. I haven't seen you for ages.
No, it's been a
You've
while.
actually been here before, a long time ago, haven't you?
No, yeah, it's been a very long time.
Very long time. So how does it feel? How does it feel getting the pro card?
Still in shock. Yeah, it still hasn't really sunk in.
Why? You look good. You put a lot of size. I haven't seen you for years. You put a lot of size.
Yeah, I've just been playing around with trying to bring in the right package for the last 4 or 5 years actually. So,
how old are you now?
I'm 38 in 1 week exactly.
I mean, listen, I got into Olympia when I was 43.
Yeah.
So there's still plenty of time. You don't, Right. So what do you plan to do? What's your next move?
Been talking with my coach Patrick Tour, and we're thinking of working on doing the Toronto Pro.
Next year?
Yeah, okay. So June next year, so about a year's time.
Cool. That gives you enough time to sort of...
yeah, I'd like to do a couple of shows in a row. So I'd like to do the US straight after. I think it's Chicago Pro straight after, which is about 1 week apart. And then there's one more show after that.
That's hard.
Yeah.
The traveling like really does get...
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay, maybe you can do it. It's always been done.
I like a challenge. I like a challenge, so...
It's people don't realize that sometimes when you travel from the UK to compete in the States, there's a lot more involved than just the venues are not always the best, we've been to certain venues and in fact there's nothing around.
Yeah.
And you're like, what do I do? And then looking for a supermarket and looking for something to But these days it's a bit easier because you can go Google and just Google around it, see what's available. So you can even have things delivered to you.
Yeah.
It's like your phone ringing. So turn it right off. And so what happens is, so if you Google around it, see what's available, and then it can even have stuff delivered to you now, can't you?
Yeah, exactly. Well, this is why I've been trying to do as many international shows as possible to get used to the traveling. Yeah. And I've been trying to do consecutive shows every year, so I try to be doing at least 2-3 shows a year. This is the first time I've done one because I won on the first one, so it was nice to take a break. It's good. Well, congratulations, by the way. I didn't.
Thank you. I sort of, how bodybuilding has gone these days. It's gone the other way. It's gone. I don't understand it. I was talking about it earlier. I don't understand how it's gone. It's good. It's whether it's good or bad. I don't know. Only time will tell.
Are you talking about the classes or
the classes in the different federations? The people pulling away from here, pulling away from there, and it's like it's not. But I personally think it's just one industry, and we should all sort of try and get together.
Definitely.
I was talking to somebody from another federation. Somebody says to me, "Oh, well, you're supposed to be UKBFF." I said, "Well, I'm not supposed to be anybody. I'm not with anyone. If somebody asks me to prep them for a show, it doesn't matter whether they're doing, Mr. whatever. It doesn't matter."
Exactly. This is the thing. I've never understood why, working in the amateur federations, we were limited to only compete in certain shows in certain federations. Where now, especially with the Ifbb, we're open to compete anywhere without qualification. You just turn up, and if you win, you're done.
Yeah, I suppose that's how it should be. I mean, the winner, the person who wins, it's just a bit, and what's the word? People are not sure, what's going on at the moment. That's what it means.
I can understand that. I felt the same way for quite a few years now, and it is disheartening sometimes when. Especially when you're not getting feedback from judges, you're not getting scorecards, you're not really sure what you're doing wrong.
I understand,
so this is one of the first shows I've actually attended that I got feedback straight away. I saw my scorecard straight away. I knew exactly what I needed to do to get better. And this is what we need to know as bodybuilders, isn't it? Is how to get better. And if you're not told that by the judges, how are you going to learn?
I think sometimes it's a bit difficult. I've never asked for feedback because I think as a bodybuilder, I always knew what my weak points were. I was. It's especially now with the social media age, you can actually instant photography. That's what I call it, because when I was competing at the beginning, we didn't have that. So I don't think that feedback, because the feedback is based on one person's opinion. If you've got 7 judges, one judge gives you feedback. What does that mean? I think sometimes a bit.
Well, this is the problem. I was asking 7 judges and I got 0 feedback from 7 judges. And this is where I was lost. It was like if I got at least some feedback, it would have been easier. And everyone within my camp and outside of my camp was telling me that there was nothing really I needed to work on. In the last 2 years, I was really happy with the different packages I was bringing. I was bringing a more conditioned, smaller, tighter look. I was bringing a massive, fuller look. You know, I was coming in at over 120 kilos on stage to some of the shows, and I was still bringing striated glutes. I was still bringing separation. So I wasn't sure where I was going wrong and why I wasn't placing how I was.
It was difficult. I mean, should there be one judge whose job is just to get feedback from every single person, every single judge?
I think you should just be able to approach each judge like I did, and each judge gave me their feedback.
But also, if you look at it from another point, so if you've got a show and you've got 400 people competing, how do you give feedback to all those 400 people? I think that's where the problem comes in.
It's true, but no one seemed to have a problem at the Olympia that I competed in.
I think if you're doing well, then it's easy to get feedback. If you're one of the top guys. So.
I got 3 on my scorecard, so I was really happy. You know, I couldn't ask for more than that, and I still went and asked for feedback, and they were still happy to deal with me. And it was the same for everyone who was placing even lower. I think, you know, the judges have been really receptive to giving back and telling you exactly what to work on. It's just giving their time. And if they're at the show and you're there, giving them 5 minutes or 2 minutes of their time, I think is valuable for every athlete. I know sometimes 400 athletes is a lot to do with.
That's how I see. I see that from that point of view, because I've judged it before. And
of course.
Like, what did you think of me? I'm like, who are you?
Because
I didn't remember. I knew I was going to remember.
No.
Because one, they were not in the top 5. At least remember the top 5. But when it comes to outside, you got like 20 people.
Oh, completely.
The guy who says to me, look, I'm the one who had green trunks. I'm like, there were 7 people with green trunks. None of you placed in the top 6. So
definitely. Again, if you're looking at your scorecard and your place, you know the winners are scoring 1 and 3 and you're scoring 20, you know you need to go and work on a lot of things. You don't need to ask too much feedback.
Go back to the drawing board.
Exactly.
I see, but it's true though. I think maybe the difficulty is that the guys who plays, it's easier to give them feedback. The ones who don't play, the ones who are
definitely.
It's almost impossible, and I think that they're the ones they're the ones who need feedback more than you guys. So it makes it very difficult. I think that's where the difficulty comes. But congrats again. I'm happy for you, but I wouldn't want to be. I've done mine. I remember when I got my pro card, thinking, I got excited. Did my first show. I'm like, fuck this. It was just hard work.
I can imagine this. I've got expectations of competing abroad, but I know how difficult it is to compete in the pro leagues, especially in the shows that I'm going to do. I'm not going to some of the European shows. I'm going straight to the American shows because it's been a dream of mine always to compete in these sort of shows. So I just want to throw my hat in the ring and just see the sort of feedback I get.
I'm like you to a certain extent. When I got my pro card, I didn't want to qualify for the Olympia. I wanted to qualify for the Olympia in the States. That's it. I didn't want to do it in Europe because you know what they're like. People are like, oh yeah, you got in the back, through the back door. You qualified by default. And no, I didn't. I went did the Ironman. I placed in the top 3. Like
that's
the criteria set. That's what I wanted. Because if I'd done it, I know people who've qualified for the Olympia and other shows in Australia and like others. And I don't like that. I didn't like that.
You can't dispute an Ironman or a top show like
that. Ironman was one of the top shows, one of the top 3. So if you place, you place. So whether it's by default or not, I fucking place. That's how it is. Exactly. So I mean, if you want to get in the respect, it's almost like you got to go to the States. That's what it seems like. That's to me. How it was at the time. I don't know if it's still the same. That's how you were thinking.
I think it's definitely like that because there's so much prestige behind these shows, and the top caliber guys are in America.
Shows. 100%.
So win or lose, wherever you place, I think you've always got to go to do your best and try and win.
I mean, I suppose some people think, I don't. When I remember when I was the year I qualified for the Olympia, when I was preparing for the show, the Ironman, people were like, do you know that person's competing? Do you know that person's competing? I'm like, well, I don't care. Eventually, I stopped looking at social media.
Yeah, definitely.
I had to shut myself off.
Yeah.
And they were there, and I still beat them. I didn't, it doesn't mean that you can't beat them.
It's quite difficult because I think you do see a lot of the competitors you're going to be competing against on social media all of the time now. So it's hard to avoid.
It's worse for you guys than it is for us. Yeah.
Exactly, because there's so many athletes with social media, and you can follow their whole prep up and leading to so the worst thing is, I think, to watch them when you're competing against these athletes.
But don't do it.
No, I don't. I try not to.
Don't try. Just don't do it.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
Because what I always say to people is that play your own game.
It's funny because I grew up watching these guys as my idols, and now I don't want to watch them because I'm going to be competing against them.
Yeah. I've been there. And so I posted a picture on Facebook recently. It's like somebody asked me, what's the best physique you've ever competed against?
Yeah.
And I just showed them a picture of Flex Wheeler, and that was it. Because that shot, I remember, it just looked incredible. Yeah. The people I've been looking at. So when I did my second show, I was in Budapest, and I saw Flex walking down. I'm thinking, do I get his autograph? I was because he's Flex Wheeler, and I've been looking at him for years, and I'm thinking this guy's awesome. Yeah. And then you're standing next to him backstage, you're walking with him, thinking, shit. Yeah. Even though you're competing against them, you're still in awe of them. It's nice in a way, but now social media's ruined everything. You hear they put everything out, and you just look at it, and it can freak you out. Yeah, definitely. You're lucky. The good thing, the advantage you've got is that you're not prepping yourself, because I used to prep myself. Yeah. And that can screw with your mind. Yeah, I've thought about prepping myself, even for this year, but I think it does take a lot of the stress off when you have someone in your corner. Yeah. Objectively looking at you. Exactly. It's hard to be objective. Trust me. I put 2 mirrors in my house, one in my bathroom, one in my sitting room, same lighting. Yeah. I look in one of them, I look different from the other one. Yeah. Within minutes. Yeah. And it's like someone's playing a game with your head. Definitely. I think it's also hard to find a coach who meshes well with the type of body and prep that suits your body. Because you know your body to a certain extent. Exactly. You know your body to a certain extent. And sometimes people do stuff and like, I don't think that's going to work for me. Exactly. And this is the thing, because I've worked with people like George Farah, I've worked with Chris Aceto, and they have their system that works for them, but sometimes it doesn't always work for your body. We're all different. Yeah. I always say to people, I can't prep everyone. Yeah. I can take people through a show, and 2 of them look really good, and then you see one person say, does he get prepped by you? Yes. They did. Yeah. For whatever reason, look, our bodies are governed by hormones. Exactly. Hormones. We don't realize, and that plays a big part. So it's not everyone that you can prep, and I think it doesn't matter how good you are as a coach. Yeah. You can't prep everybody, make everybody look good. It's impossible. That's why I like that if you're a seasoned athlete, you can give your feedback to a coach who can actually listen. Yes. And this is the problem. A lot of coaches, they have this system and they don't want to listen to your feedback, and then sometimes it just doesn't work for your body. When you can work together, I think it can work much better. Like I was talking to Adina earlier, and I'll ask her, right, do you like this? Do you like this? Yeah. Do you like that? It's important, because there's no point asking you to really eat something that you don't like. Yeah. And you're gagging them. In the olden days, we used to do that. Yeah. Do you know what? I ate cod the year I won the Britain, right? I ate cod 6 times a day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cod and broccoli. Yeah. I look good. Yeah. But cod smells come through your pores. Yeah. And when you're walking in the street, remember, I was buying petrol, and you can smell the cod through the petrol. That's how bad it was. And we're looking at you smell like. Well, that's the thing. I'm the same as you. Because I'm a sports nutritionist and a sports scientist, I work with a lot of athletes as well, and I'm always basing everything on hormonal balance and trying to get everything balanced out. I don't look at the food so much as look at how their hormones are regulating, how their body fat is coming off of their body. And then that's why I like to work with coaches who are quite scientific in that way, where some coaches are very instinctive and maybe not as scientific. Yes. Some are very instinctive. I think some complicate things. Yes. You see, when you look at so I had somebody else prepping, and when you look at them thinking there's something not right, something not right. Yeah. And then I asked him, what do you do for a job? And he told me he walks all day to his feet. Well, that explains a lot. Then you got to find another, so what somebody does for a living has got a lot to do with it. How their family environment has got a lot to do with it.
Yeah, stress.
You know, I've got a girl with certain problems at home, and you can see that it shows on everybody.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you give her; it's just not working.
But you find there's a lot of coaches that don't have that scientific knowledge to understand hormones, and they tend to just focus on the food itself and the training.
You see, I'm guilty. In the past, I never did that, but as a parent as well, there's a lot. You see, I watch my kids. They don't prep, they don't do anything.
Yeah.
But you see how their personality, their behavior changes, their moods change.
Yes.
What's going on? It's actually the time of the month, and they look at you, they want to fucking kill you. Yeah. It's not their fault. They can't control it. And
exactly.
You can see that affects people, even though they're sitting in front of you. People are coach smiling at you. There's something else. Yeah. You know, it's not. It's my idea. But you know that there's something wrong because your bodies are telling you. Yeah. Either they've not stuck to the diet, or there's something else, and eventually find hormones play a massive big.
Of course, 100%. Yeah, I agree.
Especially with women.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, it's laughing. It's not being sexist.
No, it's true, but I think it can be with some guys as well, because some guys have a imbalance. Yeah, and also some guys have higher estrogen. You know, everyone's slightly different, so it's about balance, isn't it? And finding.
It's true because there's no whatever. One fits.
Exactly.
One fits all for
no, exactly. Well, that's why generic systems don't work.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It doesn't, you know, people say, you see, somebody can do keto for about 4 or 5 weeks and look amazing. Somebody take their carbs out and they're dead.
Yeah.
And you have to try experiment with it to know, because it's almost impossible to know the person until you've experimented. There's no scientific way of knowing that. What your body's going to respond to, is there?
Yeah, exactly. I know my body's very unusual. The way that I respond.
Yeah, it is. Look at you.
Yeah.
All these lumps on you. Where did they come from? Yeah.
Well, you know, everyone's diet needs to be completely different. For me, working with, you know, high-fat diets and high-protein diets don't work well with me. I don't digest. Yeah, high-carb diets work really well for me. You know, you know, I can lose weight on 400 to 600 grams of carbs a day, no problem.
That's good. Yeah, some people are like that, some people are not.
Yeah,
some people do well on low carbs. So do you think that body type has something to do with it as well?
I think genetics and training style, I think, plays a massive role. You know, I do very heavy, high volume training. Okay. So, and I think that plays a massive role. So I use. When you
say high volume, how many reps?
Like maybe not high reps, but I do a lot of different types of angles and sets. Yeah. So maybe I won't do 20 reps, but I would still do 12 reps, but I'll do 10 different movements for back. Okay. At 4 sets. So it could be, you know, 40 sets. It could be a lot of sets. Yeah. But some days I could.
See, I would never train that unless you were training.
Exactly. Most people wouldn't, but for me it responds really well, and I don't.
Then I suppose you've got a lot of carbs in your diet, so you can do.
Yeah, and I tend to believe in intra-workout supplementation as well. So I might take in 100 grams of carbs during my workout.
Okay, see, I don't believe in that.
Yes, it's a different approach. Yeah.
Because that's you see, I believe that if you you know, the whole, if you talk about metabolism, right? 2 phases, anabolism and catabolism. Right? Yeah. And for the anabolic process to truly take place, sometimes it's good to get into the catabolic curve. So when you're in the gym, you're actually tearing the muscle tissue.
But why tear the muscle tissue down when it's not necessary to actually break down muscle tissue at all?
I understand that, but isn't the theory when you're in the gym, when you're tearing the muscle tissue down, when you tear it down, the body thinks, hang on, just in case this person does it again, I'm going to overcompensate by building more muscle.
But you're still stimulating the muscle to grow without damage. It's just you're feeding the nutrients into the muscle to not go into a high cortisol and high depleted state. So you're not becoming catabolic. A lot of the
reason I understand that. Yeah. I used to use intra-workout drinks, but only when I was using insulin. Because then I can recover. It's different. Yeah. When I was using insulin, that was okay. But
see, I've done it with guys and girls, even bikini girls, and it's worked really well. And that's, of course, not using insulin, just using normal diet.
I mean, I'm open to whatever, but my theory is that I find it's more beneficial not to have the intra-workout. Train, deplete, and then literally just overcompensate. Let's put as much. The post-workout is very vital.
Yeah, of course, because your body's ability to take in carbohydrates is higher,
it's higher
after training.
No, not just carbohydrates, nutrients.
Nutrients, yeah.
Nutrients. I say to people, first thing in the morning and straight after training, that's when your digestive system is most efficient.
Oh, 100% agree with that.
Yes.
But
if you're drinking into workout, you're not getting to that efficient.
But you're also negating being in a catabolic state at all, so you're not needing to tear down muscles.
The catabolic state doesn't last for very long. It's just a catabolic state. It's like the carb depletion, the carb loading system.
Yeah.
The reason why it works is because you deplete the masses of carbs, glycogen. So if you're saying that let's not deplete the muscle of glycogen, but let's try and carb load anyway, it doesn't have the same kind of wow effect.
But I'm saying we don't need to hypercompensate. We don't need to fill up the muscles. We just need to keep them in a positive and high nitrogen balance, plus in a non-catabolic state constantly. Therefore, you never need to be repairing from damaged tissue because you'll recover much faster from intra-workout supplementation.
Okay.
You know, I follow people like John Meadows. You see.
You know, I understand that, but do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, of course. No, I agree with both methods. Yeah. I think they're
bodybuilding has changed, and I think as much as I don't like Instagram.
Yeah.
For one simple reason, I see young girls sitting in front of me, crying their eyes out because it just affects them so badly. They're constantly looking at it. It makes people think that they should be more than they are.
Yeah.
Want to do you know, I think a lot of people want to compete because they've seen their idols on social media and they want to be. You wanted to be a bodybuilder because you wanted to be a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
But these people just want to get on stage because they've seen somebody else doing it and the heart's knowing it.
Yeah.
And they struggle and then it's affecting them mentally. Just too much of it.
You know, a lot of it they get to compete in a year and think they're going to place where we know it's going to take 10-15 years to get where we want to get.
You and I know that's what people have been training for like less than a year. I want to compete. I'm like, okay, where's the muscle?
Yeah.
Because whatever category you're in, there should be a bit of muscle. But when you see somebody without any muscle, you think, okay, should we build some muscle? Well, I want a lean bulk.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean? I want to look lean. I want to see my ass. And I just but that's what it's like now.
Yeah.
People come in with some really unusual things. I want to lean bulk. What's the lean bulk?
Well, this is social media, isn't it? You hear so many terms and gurus and false knowledge about how you can get in shape on keto diets and gain massive amounts of muscle.
You know that. Well, I think what it is that look, to sell something you have to make it look different.
Yeah.
And so people are preaching all these things that sometimes just don't make any sense.
No.
Because if they confuse you with science, the average person, I mean, you're different because you know what you're talking about. But if you confuse someone who doesn't understand anything about science, inflicting your macros and seeing them and thinking, whoa, hang on. You want to have your cake and eat it.
Yeah.
Bodybuilding is about making some sacrifices. If you want to eat fucking chocolate, eat chocolate, but don't be a bodybuilder.
They're always looking for the shortcuts, aren't they?
So, one of the shortcuts.
So if you see a diet that you can eat pizza every week, you're going to go, let's take that diet.
I won't change my beliefs. I believe in natural foods because that's what has always worked for me. It's not just worked for me. I just think it's healthier.
Of course.
I don't trust these food companies to make even chicken. So stuff they put in. So why would I trust them to mix all these ingredients like fucking? I don't trust them.
No, I don't either.
So I want to buy my own food and cook it. So I use natural foods.
Yeah.
And anybody that comes to me and says, look, I prefer natural foods. If you want to eat chocolate, that's fine.
Yeah.
But just eat it in your own time.
Yeah.
But with another coach.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it was very good talking to you.
And you,
Once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
I just like to say, last time I saw this man, I was a lot bigger than him. But not anymore.
That was last week.
No, it's just a few years ago. We haven't seen it for years. So, congratulations. You're looking good.
Thank you.
Keep going, yeah?
Yeah.
Good luck for your first
birthday.
I don't know if I'll see you before then because I haven't seen you for years.
I'll come and visit.
Yeah, you know where I am.
Yeah.
Okay? Take care, man.